What's up, guys? This is WrestleMania. This is WrestleMania 35 review. And this is the review. And I took a little nap after I watched WrestleMania. And I am still physically burnt out. But that's okay. I have energy. I have more energy than I did 5 hours ago. Now, because I just woke up like 2 hours ago, so I don't even know. So this is WrestleMania, and this is 35 years. You're celebrating 35 years of wrestling, or WrestleMania, basically, and WrestleMania 35, and we all thought, nobody was actually mentioning that this is 35 years of WrestleMania. So you thought, because since the build is garbage, and it was, to WrestleMania, there are all these obstacles and problems, right? I'm BD Skeleton, by the way. Make sure to subscribe if you want to. Also, if you watched the beginning of this video, okay. I hope you watch this. So anyway, let's talk about WrestleMania. So, people wouldn't, if you look, that wasn't in people's heads, I don't think, that this is 35. And I don't think they were going to put a shitty show, but I don't think they were going to put an amazing show, or even a good, maybe half good show. I don't know. But they did do that. They did put a decent half-good show. Right? A decent half-good show, Like, half of it is good, half of it is decent. This WrestleMania was focusing on moments. You can tell. Like, the wrestling was not in there. But it did have, some matches did have a little bit of story in a WrestleMania match, and I thought that was okay. But I don't know. Now, WrestleMania, this WrestleMania, if you look back last year's WrestleMania had more of, I feel like last year's WrestleMania was trying to let more wrestling, but less moments. Like, we had Daniel Bryan, they were trying to, I feel like that's what they were trying to do last year. And last year was a shitty show. I actually fell asleep, and then I had to watch it again. You know what I mean? So, but this year I stayed up for the whole thing. And as of WrestleMania, I feel like it was shorter, but there was more matches. There was no, every match, if you go by match-wise, probably a 5 out of 10. The highest is probably going to be a 5 out of 10. Maybe a 6. Okay? Maybe a 6. I can maybe list 3 matches that I'm interested. Or they're good. Now, matches that kept me off the seat, yeah. Kept me, off the seat, kept me on the edge of my feet, whatever that saying is. On the edge, you know what I mean? Freaking, I was on the edge on a lot of these matches. But anyway, WrestleMania 35 review. Let's do it. Let's review this damn show. Now, the stage was pretty bad. The stage was very generic, very plain. It felt like I was watching an Impact Wrestling episode. Freaking, it felt like I was watching that, but much bigger. Apparently, this is the biggest Titantron stage ever. I don't know if that's true. They had the stage, the ramp was pretty long, but that's okay. Whatever. The WrestleMania stage wasn't really that cool. Honestly, I think, I don't know. Whatever. The kickoff show was pretty bad. Buddy Murphy, the champion, the Cruiserweight champion, versus Tony Nese on the kickoff show. This match I was not interested in, and it ended pretty bad. And Tony Nese is the new champion. Does anybody kill? Okay, and by the way, I'm not gonna put these matches in order, like which one was first, because eventually I forgot. And I don't have any notes, so I'm just like on my top of my head, you know what I mean, guys? Okay, so the Cruiserweight Championship match, this match was worse. I would have watched the last year's match, okay, to be honest, but that's okay. Alright, then we get the Women's Battle Royale. This match, I seriously thought Asuka was going to win. And if you look at Asuka, I can't believe she was the SmackDown Women's Champion. And she's on the pre-show, the kickoff show, in a Battle Royale, and she didn't even win it. That's bad, and Carmella won it. So I guess they needed her to get a little push, I guess. I don't know. It was a last-minute surprise, but Carmella won it. The Andre the Giant Men's Battle Royale, whatever, the Andre the Giant. This is the sixth one, and Braun Strowman was going to win anyway. The Saturday Night Live host, two of them, I don't know their names. I guess that was, they're like the final three, but Braun Strowman was going to win anyway. And does this mean Braun Strowman's, WWE career was over? Well, once you win the Battle Royale, then most of the time, yes, indeed, it is over. But the kickoff show was not really good to how good WWE is, but whatever. Okay, the Raw Tag Team Championships. The Raw Tag Team Champions. The Revival Champions versus Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins. This match was last minute, but instead of having Ricochet versus Aleister Black and the Revival for building up to WrestleMania, you should have this match build up, because this would have been a much bigger moment, and you could have made a whole story about this. The Revival's like, I'm gonna beat you, Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins, and because, well, you guys are just losers. But they didn't do that, so now I'm confused, but that's okay. Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins win. The undefeated streak for Kurt Hawkins is over. That's okay. The match was pretty bad, let's be honest. But I will admit, the Women's Battle Royale was better than the Women's Battle Royale was better than the Men's. So we actually start the show. Believe it or not, you think we're going to start the show with maybe an AJ Styles match? No. Since fans are not interested in Seth Rollins versus Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship, and then I say if Seth Rollins did not win, I would freak out, but, well, at least it came out happy, because, let me see over here. The Universal Championship is on the line. Well, actually, let's slow down a little bit. What happened is that Alexa Bliss, the host of WrestleMania, came out. When she came out, she said, I can create a WrestleMania moment anytime I want. She craps her fingers or whatever, and snaps her fingers, and Hulk Hogan comes out. He says some other stuff, the typical stuff. He said the Silver Dome, but in the I forgot the stadium name. See, I forgot a lot of stuff, but then he corrected himself. It was a joke. So then Paul Heyman comes out and he says, No, we're not gonna wait until the very end of the show. We're gonna start it right now, because Brock Lesnar has to do stuff in Las Vegas that's more important than stuff in WrestleMania. So the match starts. Brock Lesnar comes out, and exactly that's what I said on my preview and predictions, that Brock Lesnar now is nothing more than, it's basically like Rusev coming out. That's what it is. It's like, or Zack Ryder coming out at this point. That's how important Brock Lesnar is at this point. And I don't even know, the name Brock Lesnar isn't even special. It's basically just whatever. Okay, and I can't, like, that's just sad. Okay. And apparently the fans are not interested in this match because, well, WWE sucks at that. And when the WWE did this, I can't believe Seth Rollins has won. But anyway, they wanted, so they put it in the very beginning of the show, and it made me happy. It made me happy that Seth Rollins won. Now, I was also, but okay, we're going to talk about this match because this match I was almost ready to, like, oh my god, I can't believe they did that. We're going to be talking about that. Seth Rollins comes out. His entrance was okay. I think I like last year's WrestleMania 33, but that's okay. The entrance, whatever. The Beast Slayer. That's pretty good. I'm gonna buy a t-shirt. Not even joking with that. And what it comes down to is the match didn't even start. Or it did, but it took a while because Brock Lesnar was just beating the shit out of Seth Rollins during the whole match around the ring. And then when they got in the ring, the match starts. German suplex, a couple of F5 outside the ring. When the match started, it was a couple of German suplex. So what happened? The match was actually like 2 minutes. I'm not even joking. It was like 2 minutes. The actual match was 2 minutes. 2 minutes. And what happened is Brock Lesnar was going to go for an F5. Seth Rollins pushes him, and then Brock Lesnar runs into the referee. When Brock Lesnar run into the referee, let me see. Oh, Seth Rollins hits a low blow, punches him in the dick, right? Hits a low uppercut in his dick, whatever, in his ball sacks, in his penis, you know what I mean? In the groin. In the groin. Seth Rollins did that, and I was like, no. It took 3 curb stomps. Brock Lesnar down on the mat. 1, 2, 3. And it was at this moment, and I was like saying, go Seth, pin him. Because at the moment, I was like, okay, that will blow. I was like, no. But then, when he started hitting the club stomp, I was like, okay, Seth, you have to win. When you get 1, 2, 3, I was like, okay, so did I just live in a different dimension? Yeah. Was this a different planet? Because I swear, that's what I was thinking. And I was like, man, this is how fallen, if you look back, Brock Lesnar, WrestleMania 30. You look at that Brock Lesnar to now, Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 30 were called Brock Lesnar now a bitch. I'm not even joking. That's how sad Brock Lesnar is. That's how sad the stock is falling. Seth Rollins wins, and I was thinking, really, you couldn't let Seth have a clean win. But Roman Reigns didn't win clean anyway. So it's like, okay. Now, I'm fine with that, because if Roman Reigns didn't win clean, Seth Rollins has no excuse to win clean, okay? Because, well, yeah. Seth, let me see, what else? Oh, because at SummerSlam 2018, last year, Brock Lesnar had his steel chair beaten up Braun Strowman that used to be the Money in the Bank, he beat him up, and then he was going to beat Roman Reigns over it. Roman Reigns hits the spear on top of, hits the spear as Brock Lesnar was holding the chair, so it basically, he spears him through the chair almost, right? And also Brock Lesnar was distracted. So, in that way, Roman Reigns did not win clean. And that was only one time. Seth Rollins has beaten okay. So that match, as a match, shitty. As interesting, yeah. I think and this was pretty good because the fans they're not tired at this moment, so it's like, oh my god. My hands are awesome. Seth Rollins is the beast that runs the camp. Okay, that was bad. Yeah, so let's talk about Seth Rollins is a Universal Champion, guys. Seth Rollins is a new Universal Champion. I'll talk about 5 minutes about that. We'll stop. Okay, Randy Orton versus AJ Styles. It's basically indie versus non-indie. I feel like this match, usually when you watch a Randy Orton match, you're like, this is boring, this sucks, but when I was watching it, I was like, this is awesome, this is not bad. Randy Orton, when he hit the RKO onto AJ Styles, I thought that was it. It's done. AJ Styles is done. He kicks out. AJ Styles kicks out, right? Because, well, he's AJ Styles. I don't know what that means, but then I think it was Michael Cole said, when was the last time anybody kicked out of the RKO? And that's a good question. Who was? Because I can't remember. Usually when Randy Orton hits the RKO, he usually hits it, or in a match it's just one time, or he doesn't even get a chance to hit it, right? So Randy Orton, when was the last time? The only time I can remember is maybe Brock Lesnar 2016, or maybe, I don't know, Daniel Bryan 2014. I can't remember the last time somebody kicked out of the RKO. I can't remember. I mean, did Bray Wyatt ever kick out of the RKO? I don't know. So AJ Styles gets the win. And by the way, I still gotta talk about Seth Rollins, man. They mentioned that Seth Rollins has never lost a WrestleMania. I'm pretty sure they said that. Now, the fact that they mentioned that means that I'm scared next year, he's gonna lose. And I was thinking, you already have a 5-year head start. Why don't you just make a streak out of that? Because you already have the 5-year head start. I think it's 5 years. I could be off. Yeah, he skipped one, but yeah. You might as well just, keep some type of streak, because then that would make, I don't want Seth Rollins being known the WrestleMania streak, taking over The Undertaker, but, I mean, it would be kind of cool. Now, you can also tell the fans don't know that. I mean, they do, but, they don't pay attention, right? Okay, so I'm going to take a break. I can't do this. So AJ Styles picks up the win. And so after that, we get a... Man, I'm trying to remember what we get after that. Miz versus Shane McMahon in a Falls Count Anywhere match. This match was interesting, guys. Not really. This was an entertaining match. So, Miz as a babyface has been okay, I guess. Shane McMahon has been okay as a heel. Now, sometimes WWE, not almost all the time, they were in certain matches in the pay-per-view, and then they would keep on going with a match in a pay-per-view. The feud would keep on going, and then they create new ones. It's all mixed. Nothing ever ends at WrestleMania, right? I mean, some stuff ends, whatever. By the way, that main event was garbage, but we'll talk about that later. Let's talk about right now. Shane McMahon, they were all over the stage. I'm trying to remember what else was there. Oh yeah, the stage. They were all over the stage. Okay, so the hard camera side is, I guess there's like a stage, and what happens is when they were on the very top of the stage where the hard cameras, it's basically where the hard camera is controlled, I guess. They jump off the stage. No. Miz hits a suplex, puts a suplex on him, and what happens is when he hits a suplex on him, they both fall over this big stage. It's like 15 feet, 20 feet, I don't fucking know. since they're in a suplex, as they're falling down, in a way, Shane McMahon covers Miz, Shane McMahon wins, and then the fans are like, okay. So because I was like, this is too facey, this is too much of a face, so they have a heel win. I thought that was okay. I was like, okay, you're building up the feud. Right? So, I'm trying to remember what was the other one. The next match is a tag team match. I'm pretty sure it was a tag team match. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Or sue me. I don't know. SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions on the line. The Usos, the champions, versus The Bar, Sheamus and Cesaro, Aleister Black versus Ricochet, and Shinsuke Nakamura versus Rusev. This match, I don't care about tag team matches. Fuck this match. The Usos win with a Usos splash, a frog splash, whatever. The Usos retain their championships. Okay? Whatever. Next match. Next freaking match, guys. So then we get, I'm trying to remember, how many matches did we go through, because I swear to gosh, there's one more match, because I swear there is. I'm trying to remember, what else was there? We went over the Randy Orton match, I want to say Kofi Kingston versus Daniel Bryan. Okay, so WWE Championship is on the line. Daniel Bryan defends his championship against Kofi Kingston. Kofi Kingston is okay. This match I did not care about. This was the point where I was about to almost fall asleep. Kofi Kingston hits the Trouble in Paradise at the very end. I'm not going to go over the whole fucking match. Okay? I'm not going to go over the match because the whole match sucks. No, I'm just kidding. It doesn't suck. Kofi Kingston is the new champion, and he celebrates with his kids. You know, this was a nice WrestleMania moment, but where does Kofi Kingston go? Where does Daniel Bryan go? That's a good question, but we'll see after all. Or SmackDown. Whatever. Let's talk about some more stuff. It's Kofi Kingston, whatever, you know. So, this is where my mind starts to disappear because I don't know. I can't remember everything, guys. I'm not even going in order anymore. Women's Tag Team Championship match. It was at this point, yes, we're going to be done with the tag team matches. At this point, I was like, okay, WrestleMania is going okay. Entertaining, but no wrestling. I mean, there's wrestling, but WrestleMania moments, right? Because, yeah. Women's Tag Team Championships online. Sasha Banks and Bayley, the champions, defends their titles against Beth Phoenix, Natalya versus Nia Jax, Tamina Snuka versus the Iconics. This match was garbage. I don't give two shits about this match. The Iconics win. That's awesome. Something new, something fresh, whatever. If there was no tag team champions, probably the Iconics would be just jobbing to, or not even winning, having matches with Charlotte Flair for like 8 months, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Nobody gives a shit. Too bad we didn't see Dean Ambrose do anything in this WrestleMania, but whatever. I'm trying to remember, when did John Cena come out with that stupid gimmick of the Dr. Funkin' whatever that gimmick is. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's next, but I'll just talk about it anyway. So Dr. Funkin', I guess it's the old John Cena gimmick, the wannabe rapper gimmick. Whatever it is, Dr. whatever, Nuggets, McNuggets, whatever the gimmick is, this is, I don't know. Elias comes out, and somebody was going to enter, whatever. Do I even need to talk about this week? Just watch it, and you see what I'm talking about, okay? the old John Cena gimmick, you know what it is. You know what I'm talking about. I can't remember because I just can't remember. The old gimmick comes out, John Cena, no Undertaker. I can't believe there's no Undertaker, and no Undertaker. Okay, that's just sad. I'm just disappointed. I mean, I can't believe. You know, I don't know. I think this is when we get Drew McIntyre versus Roman Reigns, and you can tell the Roman Reigns gets, the fans are starting to boo him again. I think this is, I don't know. Roman Reigns, this match was shitty. This match was garbage. Like, this match was bad, man. Dude, Roman Reigns hits a spear on Drew Mac. I knew what this was. I was expecting this. But damn, you couldn't even try. You just couldn't even try. Roman Reigns wins. Like, whatever, man. What? Who cares? Does anybody care? No, they don't. I was like, that's bad. That's just bad. Drew McIntyre looked like he was just like, whatever. Like, I'm gonna put this guy over, okay? United States Championship matches on the line. Samoa Joe, the champion, defends against an injured Rey Mysterio, but he doesn't look injured, but he lost in like 1 minute match. Okay. Samoa Joe comes out and whatever. This is his first WrestleMania, I believe. And at WrestleMania 35, not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad being at WrestleMania 35, but he looked very weak the whole build up to WrestleMania. This match was last minute also, and this match was not even supposed to happen. Too bad Kevin Owens didn't take the spot. Too bad somebody else, and they wanted to have a short match. You know, out of all the matches to be short, you pick this match when this match is supposed to be. This match could have been a 5-star classic, a 10-star classic. No, not 10 stars, maybe like an 8, but whatever do I know? You know, Samoa Joe hits the Queen of Clutch. I don't think Rey Mysterio tapped out. Please tell me if I'm wrong. Rey Mysterio just sweep out. He didn't look injured, but he hits the 619. I mean, that was it. 619. Samoa Joe just beats the shit out of him and just calls it a day. You know what? I was kind of happy, but I was also like, what? I got to see, wow. You know, his first match coming back ever since 8 years in a WrestleMania match, right? The last time Rey Mysterio ever wrestled was WrestleMania, whatever. 8 years ago, so. So what else is there to talk about? I don't even know. You know, I think I forget. I think I'm not even going in order anymore. I'm just going by the flow, you know what I mean? Because in my head, I just can't do it, man. I just can't do it. Okay, no holds barred. If Triple H loses his in-ring career is over. Batista, the Animal, versus Triple H. So, Shawn Michaels, you know, by the way, in the whole WrestleMania, every match will have a different special guest commentator. I don't know why they did that, but whatever. Whatever floats the boat, whatever keeps the ship going. I don't know. Whatever. I don't know, man. This match was interesting. Triple H had a decent entrance, but not the best. Triple H, Batista, I'm getting tired because this match is getting boring. Batista, he comes out in a car. Nobody cares. Nobody cares, right? No holds barred. Triple H hits him with the steel chain. There was one moment where when they pull out Batista's nose, Ewan, whatever, his nose ring. Triple H, in the middle of this match, Triple H does get his ass kicked a lot, and the sledgehammer was involved. And basically what it came down to was the story was, if Triple H can hit him with the sledgehammer, Triple H gets the edge, Triple H wins. But they were saying that Triple H never beat Batista, so. And because Triple H was in DX, I was thinking, well, his career is basically over, but Ric Flair comes out, save Triple H, and I don't know if I liked if Triple H came out, Ric Flair came out and helped Triple H. I don't know. I think Triple H could have just done it on his own. I seriously just believe that. But that's okay. Triple H is a face, and Triple H wins. The match was pretty good. I like it. I would watch this 1,000 times. There was one moment where they go. I don't know what was up with the tables all night, but the tables did not. They did not, break that often. They didn't explode that much. No, obviously they did. I think they did on purpose, but there was sometimes it was like that's supposed to break. But other times, it's like, well, you have two different types. You have a false count anywhere match, and then you have a no holds barred match. What are you gonna do? I guess you can't just do everything in no holds match. You know what I mean? Triple H wins. That was a pretty good match. I was like, okay, keep the fans interested. What else is there to talk about? I don't even know. We went over the Seth Rollins match. There's the Ronda Rousey match. Winner takes all match. We'll talk about that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we have like 3 more matches. Oh my god. There's some about Kurt Angle's last match, farewell match. Baron Corbin versus Kurt Angle in his farewell match. Kurt Angle cannot go anymore, guys. I'm being dead serious. And Baron Corbin wins, and it does make sense. It would make sense why Baron Corbin will win, and it does increase him being a heel. I'm being honest. It does increase him being a heel, guys. It does. But the problem is, just because it increases him being a heel, doesn't mean you should do it. But no. The fans are like, this is ridiculous. You can see the reaction, but it does make sense. Baron Corbin has a WrestleMania moment. He beat Kurt Angle on the biggest stage of them all. Kurt Angle's aftermatch says, it's been a long time, 20 years, but say them 2 words that has defined